Is the UBC undergraduate bachelor degree in architecture accredited by the CACB? And how long does it take? And can you mention any other accredited bachelor degrees? Thanks. Well, unfortunately, I hate to break it to you, but right now, as of the time of this filming this video, as part of Ask Ashley weekly Thursday videos, we have a question here from a viewer. Is the UBC undergraduate bachelor degree in architecture accredited by the CACB? And how long does it take? And can you mention any other accredited bachelor degrees? Thanks. Well, unfortunately, I hate to break it to you, but right now, as of the time of this filming this video, 2020, there are currently no bachelor degrees in architecture that are accredited. And so basically, whatever bachelor degree that you do within Canada, you're gonna need to do a master's degree, an accredited professional master's degree, in order to become licensed. So if you want to become a licensed architect, you're gonna have to get your master's. And so what I would recommend, especially if you're not sure if you wanna become licensed or not, and I think it's also important to note that you can still work in the profession, work at a studio or at a practice without a license. You don't need to have a license to work in the profession. And so it's very important to keep that in mind in your decision making. Now you can still, and I recommend as well, getting your license because there are many opportunities that arise from it as well. But this is a question you got to ask yourself. And sometimes that answer only comes with working in the industry and with time being, getting your bachelor's degree in architecture, see how that goes, and just take it slowly, step by step, and then make your decisions throughout that process. And just remember, there's no rush. When I started architecture and I started my bachelor in architecture, I had no idea that I wanted to become a licensed architect, to be honest. I knew that I enjoyed architecture or the idea of it, of designing, and I had a passion for design, and that got me into starting my architecture education. And then after graduating, I knew that I actually didn't want to become an architect. Or, I was kind of conflicted, I should say. I think I was more inclined, I would say 70% not getting licensed, but then I had that other percentage where I'm like, oh, but maybe I do. But after I finished my education and I graduated from my undergrad, I then went and I worked for a year. So that was like my gap year. And upon working in the industry, I really felt the need that I should get my master's. And I wanted also to grow. And I think when I went to do my master's degree, I wasn't even thinking of getting licensed. It was more about I wanted to explore more different topics within architecture. And that really inspired me to then do my master's. And then upon getting my master's and after maybe a few months working in the industry, I said, well, I finished my master's. I've already come this far. I might as well start the process of getting licensed as well. So I started my internship. I started collecting those hours. And I still felt the need or the desire to get my license, so I just kept going. And so you can do something similar in that you can go into get your bachelor's degree and then see how it goes, work in the industry. If you're still interested in getting licensed, do your master's. After your master's, if you still feel that desire, start the internship program. And if you're still conflicted, I would still encourage you to begin collecting your experience as an intern, logging those hours, because you can't backlog any of the hours. So I would encourage you to log those hours, and then if you choose in the middle of your internship that you notice that, hey, maybe licensure is not for me, then you just stop logging your hours, and that's it. That's okay. You have hours logged in and banked, but that's all right. You can just leave that there. And you can pick it up if later on you decide that you want to continue on that journey. Now, it used to be that bachelor degrees were actually 5-year programs. Now they're 4 years. When they were 5-year programs, they were accredited programs, and it was more like it combined both master's and a bachelor's degree. But now, all of the bachelor degrees across Canada are not accredited. And so you need to do your master's. And so your bachelor's degree is typically 4 years. and then you would do your master's. And depending on your master's degree and where you go, you're looking at 1.5 to 2 years, and some programs can even be 3 years. And it depends on what you want to do. For example, my program, I could have gotten it done in 2 years, but I was enjoying my master's degree so much that I actually ended up extending it to 3 years. So you do have that flexibility in a lot of the master's degree programs, and I did mine at UBC. So you have that choice to do that. So you're looking at 4 years for your undergrad and then 2 years about on average for your master's degree, depending on where you're going for your master's degree. And so there are no accredited bachelor's degrees in Canada. There only are accredited programs for master's degrees. And so for master's degrees, there are currently 12 accredited programs within Canada, and I'm going to list them over here. And so any of these schools have accredited professional master degrees that you could attend. And then upon completing your master's degree, you're then eligible to start the internship program and collect your experience, and you need 3,720 hours in order to satisfy and complete the internship program, and then you do your exams, and then you're fully licensed architect. I hope this answers your question, and if you still need some more clarification, just let me know down below. And if you have questions that you would like me to answer, just let me know down below and I will get to it on the next video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!